With its renowned collaborative approach, Canem has earned a reputation for innovation and efficiency throughout the entire envelope erection process. One example is the Delta Hotels Thunder Bay, owned by the Resolve Project Management Ltd. This 100,000 square feet hotel is a brand new 8-story waterfront building with 150 guest rooms located in Thunder Bay, Ontario, on the northwestern shore of Lake Superior. Canem's Hambro D500 composite floor system, together with the panelized load-bearing steel stud walls, were at the heart of this structure's innovative design, solving key challenges.
My name is Joe Bova. I own a company called Resolve Project Management. I've been in business since 1972, mostly in construction, and I have known Canem probably for the last 8 years or so. At Resolve, we represent one of the largest senior housing developer in Canada, or seniors care. And we do a lot of condo development for ourselves. We do a lot of co-op housing for others, non-profit organizations. So we are quite heavily involved in the housing, multi-story housing market. It's an 8-story, 150-room conference center, 5-star hotel in Thunder Bay. Well, we began to work on the Delta Hotel in Thunder Bay about 3-4 years ago. But one of the great weaknesses that the Hambro joists corrected for us is that with the whole core system, we had nowhere to run our electrical wiring, conduits, and worse, no place to put our ventilation systems, our ductwork. So we had to channel everything into either bulkheads, suspended ceilings, etc., which was cumbersome, expensive, and again, inefficient in terms of schedule. Well, once the Hambro joists came in, I can run all my electrical wiring conduits right to the joist, and so I can run all my mechanical in the joists as well. I don't need no bulkheads. I don't need suspended ceilings. It's a huge advantage. And the biggest advantage is I have a much lighter building, which impacts my foundation and the costs of the foundation. So that's how Hambro really revolutionized the industry. It's basically how it impacts your cost, especially your foundation cost. I mean, the heavier the load, the more the piles you need. The larger the piles, the larger the pile caps, the larger the concrete gray beams, the larger foundation. That costs us money. I'll give you another advantage of your light steel frame building. Actually, one of the reasons why I switched. Your light steel frame buildings lend themselves, give themselves better to better acoustical rating because you can insulate the panels.
Canem collaborated with Resolve Project Management Ltd. And their architect to ensure all of the project's many components were properly and efficiently integrated. Canem's ability to assist in the design process played a crucial role in the rapid completion and the overall quality of the hotel.
The engineering department that you guys have here, it's outstanding. They know their stuff. But it's beyond just, will this wall carry the load? Most engineers would be able to figure that out. But how will my system work? How will it function in this use? Which is by far different when you have a hotel with many guests, as opposed to senior housing where you have one elderly person living in a suite. The noise considerations are not the same. The fire rating is possibly not even the same. So we have people here who understand the business as well and the function as well as the engineering. And that helps us too. You see, come with a better product at the end. I think we have a better hotel because of the involvement that Canem had. That they do more than just the engineering. That, it's more than 2 + 2 = 4. And it's all in the culture of this company. But on an overall analysis of the project, I would give Can-Am performance on that site an A+.
Can-Am's collaborative approach centers on its early involvement. Can-Am steps in during the design stage, offering its engineering and fabrication expertise to shorten timelines and ensure optimal project design and execution.
If I know I have a problem and there is someone sitting out there in left field who has a solution, would it be smart for me not to talk to that other person? And that's the situation with Can-Am. Can-Am, like all other good trades, brings intelligence to the table. Why would I exclude that intelligence at the moment that I need it the most, which is at the very beginning, when I design the building? If they're going to bring efficiency to the building, if they're going to bring quality to the building, if they're going to improve the schedule to that building, I can't ask them to do it once I start construction. The time to ask is when I'm designing the building. That's when you want Can-Am at the table. You see? That's when you want your general contractor at the table. We all bring intelligence to this process. It would be silly not to involve, not to include that kind of intelligence when you need it the most, which is at the beginning, not at the end. The end is too late. Helps nobody. Companies like your company, they're driven by the passion of one person, usually the founder of the company. And they're driven by his beliefs. They're driven by his code of honor. My word is my bond. I keep my promises. But it goes beyond that. They're driven because, he believes in the people that work for him. He believes in giving them not only a good wage, but a good working environment. And he gives them the confidence to go there and do the right thing with their client. So as long as that culture continues with Can-Am, I think you'll be an incredibly successful company. We, the clients, are very happy with your product and the people that represent your company. They return their phone calls. That's important. So sincerely, we have nothing but thanks to give to Can-Am for their involvement. But they were involved early, and they were involved fully with the architect, with the engineers, with the builder, with the developer. And in the end, we had a great product.